Yo, I always do this one because I'll leave it muted. I'm sorry, chat. So, intro again. Alright, so guys, today's video, guys, we are going to be cross-grading from PSA, some CGC to ACE. We're going to see, obviously, a lot of 9s, some CGC 9.5s, some CGC white label 10s. Can we get them over to ACE 10s? I kind of remember what grades were what. I think there was one PSA 8 as well. So, yo, who's he talking to? My bad. I had the mic muted. This is my first. I just come back to this setup. Obviously, if you watched our previous live stream, I'm streaming at my boy's house. I got new Wi-Fi, so we're good. We're good. So let me go back to here. Let me see. Hold on, guys. For some reason, I can't click anything, huh? All right, hold on. All right, the stream is broken. The stream is broken. I'll just use this. For some reason, I can't click stuff. I have to like triple click. All right. Yeah, for some reason I got a triple click. If anyone knows why, let me know. Let me see. Alright, cool. We're back. Sorry, guys. For some reason, feels like the mouse is broken, but it can't be, so I'll just have to close the software and click it again. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's just Streamlabs bugging out. Alright, there's a problem with live stream. I tried to do it all smooth, so we can kind of watch this back like a proper YouTube video, but this is obviously the flaws of a live stream. And the other flaw is, where are my scissors? There we go. Alright, so yo, let's go. Yo, what's up, cat? So this one, I have sent an extra little submission in. So if you watched my PokePlug video, you would have seen I sent off, I bought a card to send off, and they were a gold star. So boom, we got 2 gold stars here. As you can see, one is cooked. One is cooked, chat. So yo, let's see who's in the chat, guys. We got, yo, 25 people in the evening on a Wednesday. Let's go, chat. But you know me, I'm too excited to just wait. I want to see the grades and stuff ASAP. So this one, guys, as you saw, this is from the PokePlug video. So this is a 2. So I wanted to get a 1. However, I checked alt. A 2 and a 1 does go for about $400. So I'll still be up. But yeah, as you can see, it's completely battered. I thought, why not? Because obviously there's money to be made either grade. So I thought, yeah, let's grab it. Why not just throw that in? So yo, let's go. It's 12. We're in the UK. It is 1:17. Yo, if anyone's watching from another country, let us know down in the chat. But yo, this one right here. I'll show you the card first. And look at the cert number as well. We're in the 400Ks with Ace. But this is a Entei Gold Star. I picked this up last year in Japan. And yeah, I had it for sale raw because I didn't think it grades well. As you can see, there's just it looks, surface is super clean, just a little bit on the edges, especially here, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the darker spots there. So that's kind of put me off grading it. So, but it didn't sell for like nearly a year now. So I thought, let's grade it. And an 8. An 8 is so sick on this, chat. We got an 8 Entei. So yeah, I checked the subgrades. Only these 2 I've checked the grades on. But I checked the subgrades and it averages out to 8+. So we got 8 on this, which is amazing. I can't believe it. I thought it'd be like 6, 7. So getting an 8, boom. We'll take it. Let's go. So it's 2 bangers right off the bat. But this is not part of the regrade part of the video. That's a little something extra, which came in today's mail. That looks so good in a slab. So good on an 8. A bit OC. It might fit between a 60-40. But yeah, I thought, why not send that? So this all, okay, let's try and put these in order. I'm going to put these in order. This is the live stream part. Usually all these bits get cut out. So that's a 36. That's 35. So boom. Oh, we got some big boys in here, chat. We got some big boys. So we got like Umbreon, Moonbreon. What do we have? Shiny Hidden Fates Charizard. Champions Path Charizard. Like there it is, a lot of bangers. Let me move this here because I'm going to definitely drop the camera. Oh, this is 60, so this might be the back end. 49. So this, if it goes higher, it would be on this side, right? No. 49.70. Oh, well, we'll just do it in random order. We'll do it in random order, chat. So, yeah, let's go. Let's put that way. And let's put this over here. So, we've got the gold stars here. Yo, shout out to everyone here, though. I didn't give everyone a shout out. I just went straight into it. Sorry, just because the mouse wasn't working, so I was a bit stressing over that. But, yo, shout out to Gabrielle, Deadpools, Pokebav in the building, Riz, Ahmed. Yo, let's go, let's go. Let's see who's here. Think about my submission. It's going to be like, yeah, 400k. So we sent one last week on Ultra, and that was 3999 something for the free grading. And then this one, I sent it on sometime end of last week, and it's on 400 plus. But yo, what's up, Josh, Reggie Ice? Yo, big up everyone that's here. Let me post to my Discord. I'm live. See if anyone wants to pop in. Live. Let's go, let's go. So this is all the regrades, guys. Alright, we're going to start off with the big boy. This is the Moonbryon, chat. So this was actually my first ever Moonbryon. And a lot of stuff I sent to Ace to from crossover from PSA was because obviously Ace do 60-40 on centering. So obviously you can get that 10 with the centering. Sometimes I have sent one very similar to this to PSA recently. You'll see in a PSA return video on the channel. And yeah, some stuff I could send it over to PSA again and try and get from a 9 to a 10, but I thought let me just send a bunch to Ace, especially this one because I have 2 PSA 10s, no Ace 10, and so this would have been a PSA 9 before, chat. So yeah, another one for the collection. I finally got a 10 Moonbryon. What a way to start the return, guys, and there are so many big bangers in here. So many big bangers. I think this return's worth like a couple grand, guys. So let's see. Obviously, that's a couple grand on its own. But yeah, this would probably be a 9, I'd say. Let's go. What's up, Charlie? How you doing? Woo. This one looks super clean. Obviously, when I'm crossing, I don't pick out all the 9s that I have. Some 9s are very, very strong 9s. And then there's some 9s that you can see that could be a 10 on a good day or 10 because of the centering. It might get 10 with Ace, etc. But sometimes you get some harsh 9s, you know, which you think to cross. So I had a load of 9s of these, but this was like a really good one. It looks 10 all day, so that's why I thought I'd cross this one over. Let's go. Let me see if I can find a picture of my crossovers. I don't know when I sent this. This was sent on the premiere. So I should have prepared this picture, to be honest. No, if I can't find it in 2 seconds, I'm gonna give up. Yeah, I'm giving up. I can't find it, guys. But yeah, I had a picture of all the cards I was crossovering, but I can remember most of it. Like this one is a PSA 9 it was before. However, as you can see, the centering's a bit off. I don't know if it's 60-40, but the back of it was clean. So I thought, let's send it. So that one stayed a 9. So this one's probably borderline. Obviously, someone look up the report and we can see why it got that. But do I have to cover the Moonbryon? I think we have to cover the Moonbryon. Alright, there we go. So first stayed the same. But I think an Ace 9 looks better than a PSA 9. Because obviously you got the label that elevates it a bit. Whereas a PSA 9 is like, oh, it's a 9, not a 10. Whereas with Ace, I feel like it doesn't matter the grade most of the time. Like, look at this. Look at that. 8, and it just looks so fire. Whereas if you get PSA 8, I feel a bit gutted, you know. Like with my PSA collection, I just want 10s. At the moment anyways, depending on the card, of course. Some cards it's going to be hard to get 10s, right? But again, same story as the Venusaur. Oh, these both stayed a 9 from PSA 9 to Ace 9. So as you can see, centering a bit short here. It's like twisted a bit and heavier on that side there, as you can see. But yo, these are some vintage ones. I really wanted these in 10s, but I'm glad they stayed the same. It shows you, okay, they're pretty decent copies. They're actually mint, which is nice to see, especially with the gym series. But yo, let's see who's in the chat, guys. Let's see who's in the chat. Make sure to pop in. Let's go, guys. This one, I have a lot of these that have 9s. But obviously, you know, the centering on the Sun and Moon GX. If you've seen like tag teams, full art tag teams, and some of the centering, even on the old art, is just off. But this one didn't seem too bad, so we got a 9, unfortunately. These are so hard. So if anyone knows, I reckon maybe surface print lines rather than centering on this. So I wonder what left that to be a 9. So yeah, that's a 9 still. So that would have been a 9 PSA before as well. Alright, oh, we got the Glaceon stash, guys. This is going to be fat. So again, similar story to the Moonbryon. These are all 9s, hoping for 10s. And boom, first off the bat, 10. And all, you know how Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield is printed. It's like printed very good. As you can see, the corners are beautiful. Just centering, you got to watch. Like, even if I was to crack it and send it to PSA, which is what I've done before, like, you just send it a few times, maybe on a good day, it could get a 10. But I thought, let me just send it to Ace. I sent it over on the crossover service. And, oh, guys, use my code VIV. Hold on. Is that shown? Oh, there we go. It's working now. Oh, it's working now. Before, my mouse wasn't working. I wonder why. But use the code VIV, guys, on Ace Grading. Reshizard, yeah, so it must be centering. Obviously, you can pay for the grading report. If anyone wants to pay £2 for any reports for me, please do. But, guys, that's not the only Glaceon. I pulled so many of these. Obviously, with a broken batch, if you know, you know. At the beginning, I was selling a bunch of my old arts. But then, obviously, I ended up keeping them because why not? It just keeps going up and up. This one is quite off more, but still up 10. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Don't be scared on centering. If you're scared on centering, just send it to Ace because you got more chance of that 10. So yeah, use code VIV, guys. Use code VIV. These are all 9s. Yo, we got a crazy return right now. Let's go. Last pack. Oh my god. 3 9s to 10s, guys. Aye. Let's get some dubs in the chat right now. Wow. And obviously we had the Moonbryon. So now I have 3 English Moonbryon 10s. Glaceon, I want to say I have maybe 5-6 copies of. Obviously, others are already 10. I don't know if I didn't cross some if they were too bad off. I know Lugia Alt Art was one of the ones that are super offset. I have 2 9s PSA. Of both pulled, and they're super bad. But yeah, these are sick ones today as well. We got Maurice. Just so these 2 are the gold stars that I sent separately. And then this is my PSA crossover submission and CGC. And yo, I haven't seen this card or graded this card in a very long time. Champion's Path Charizard. So yeah, these would have been all 9s. We're hoping for some 10s. So let's see if we can get. So this one stayed the same. This one is fairly off, very off on the back there. So you can kind of see this is more so off. So probably didn't pass that 60-40. However, we got one more. Hey, let's go. So even if you've seen, I have crossed Ace to PSA as well. And in that video, we had about a 50-50 equal split. But yo, shout out to Connor with the checking the subgrades. Appreciate you, bro. I was gonna do a little box here and then get the Ace website and type it, but I don't know if I'll crash my stream. But maybe one day I'll do that. But Essex Card Show, not at the moment. I don't know if we're gonna, probably not, bro. Might visit if I'm free, but yeah, not at the moment, Melvin. Kaijo, price all over the place for chase cards. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It just keeps going up, man. It's just up and up. New high sales every time. But, ooh, talking shiny Zards, guys. These would have been both PSA 9. So I can see this one's a bit top heavy. And we still got that 10, guys. Still got that 10. I was so hesitant to send some of these. But I was like, you know what? Obviously, can go down one. But I was like, yo, it's worth the risk. And look at that. We still got a 10 on the Zard, guys. Yo. Bro, man said work. Are you okay, man? Are you okay? Bro, I'd rather stay at home again. But yo, let's go. Okay, this one's really top short. And still a 10. Guys, obviously the black line always puts you off with the sun and moon. So it's always hard to tell because you think it's off. But obviously, it's the centering's all done on metrics, which can be measured. Whereas everything else, surface, edges, corners, is subjective. Obviously, you can see a whitening, etc. But giving that number is subjective. However, centering, obviously you can measure. And Ace do 60-40, so that is sick that I managed to get these from a 9 to a 10. And I didn't crack these and send. I sent them as a reholder, guys. So I didn't want to, obviously, a lot of value here with obviously all the old arts and stuff. So if you are scared, just do the crossover version. They'll crack it for you. They have methods, obviously. Make sure your cards are safe. So far, we're beating the 9s, which is great. Which is great, guys. This one was a PSA 9. Oh, let's go. I love this one. Zero Aura, Chilling Rain. Yo, guys, let's go. Let's go. Oh, my God. Let's go, chat. But, yo, this one, I always wanted a 10 in this. Dancers into the chat. Yo, we need the... What's that? The DJ Khaled dance. But let's see who's here, guys. We've got 48 people here. But this one, I always want to get a 10 on this. It's so hard, but this is so clean. Just centering, and it's still a 9. So if anyone can see, it's not too bad centering though. So guys, let me know in the chat why this one got a 9. But I love this one. This one's a sleeper one. So PSA 9 still a 9. But yo, let's go 8 on the surface. Yes, surface is what the silent killer that kills me a lot. So yeah, always something like a little smudge or even a fingerprint, chat, you know what I mean? So that one kills me a lot sometimes, so always keep an eye out on that. Always look at your surfaces. This one's Steam Siege. I believe this is a clean cut, as you can see. I must have pulled one of these and I graded a 9 before. This one went down, chat. This one went down. No, yo, first down. So we stayed the same or gone up. This is the first one to go down. I really thought this could have been a 10, but I can see some surface scratches, so maybe one to kind of just crack open myself and just get that off. Like, I don't know if it's actually print lines and stuff, I guess. So think about Ace, the centering they're a bit lenient on versus PSA, but surface they're more harder than PSA. So yeah, that's a thing to bear in mind. But this is a really nice cut. I do see some surface scratches, so yeah, that's kind of justified. But yo, surface 7, so yeah, that really something might be missing there. Obviously I paid for the grading report, you can see why. But yo, let's go. All right. Oh, this one's sick. I bought this back when these used to be cheap. I'm praying for a 10. It looked good, maybe a millispec or something, but oh, yo, let's go. This one I bought back before COVID, like for £5 or something like that, 10 quid back then on Facebook groups, and it got a 9, which I was gutted about. So to get a 10 on this right now, we'll take it. I do need a Groudon because I paid so low for this. I've been so stingy to get the Groudon for when they were like £100, £200, and obviously now they've gone to the moon. But yo, let's go. Gem Mint 10. Bye. Crazy, chat, crazy. This is probably one of the sickest returns. Obviously, I'm grading stuff I already have, or stuff I've pulled that just didn't hit the grades I liked, and I thought, let's send it in here. Let's make a fire return, because it's just going to be heat on heat. But yo, okay. Reshizard. Oh, art, guys. So I got a PSA 10 on the other one. This one, I got a PSA 9. So, woo, let's go, chat. Oh, no, I might have a PSA 10 of this as well. So I got 2 now. One Ace 10, one PSA 10. It's the other design, which I need a 10 still. So, yo, let's go, guys. Reshizard 10. And, okay, it's not next to each other, but this is Sally. But yeah, this one used to be a Stonka. I don't know if it's up now, but yo, let's go. Let me know your favorite cards so far, because there is too much crazy cards in this return. Honestly, this is nuts. As you can see, we've upgraded a lot of grades right now. But this one was actually a 9.5 with CGC. And I thought, yo, you're not going to get anything for 9.5, right? So if we can get easy 10. No, we got down 1. I thought that would be an easy 10, chat. Yo, Connor, what we saying, bro? Are we saying surface on that? I think it's one of them ones. I might have to cross. This is the ones I send back to PSA, you know. So it looks good. It looks good. So, yeah, this was a CGC 9.5. Down to Ace 9. Maybe we'll cross it over to a PSA. I'll put it on the crossover to PSA part. Why not? 8 on the surface. So, yeah, surface can be the silent killer, chat. Ooh. This one's a big one, guys. Yo, Umbreon Darkrai GX. Obviously, you can see the centering. Would this slide a 10? Oh my god, it slid a 10. So I've seen a lot of centering like this, which still get a 10. Because obviously, again, centering's done on metrics. So I've seen 10s examples similar to this. So I thought, let me try it myself. And oh my god, we got a 10 on this. And don't... I've seen PSA ones as well with the similar centering. Because just if you on a good day, can you get that 10, you know? So yeah, this one was quite off, but I have a PSA. I think this one as well, PSA, with a similar centering. So that's why I thought, let me risk it. Let me risk it. And fun fact, I bought this on PokeRand back when he used to sell PSA slabs way back. So yo, that is crazy. We've got to take, that's a big one, chat. That's a big one. Let's go. But yo, this one is, this would have been a 9, but probably the centering is really nice on this. It looks normal, to be fair. It looks normal. The black line, yeah, the black line throws off a lot. So that's why I just send and hope, you know. Oh, this one stayed a 9. So PSA 9 2. But the Ace label's fire with that clock and that, because obviously the God of Time. Pulls up a chair for Max Man. Yo, what's up, Max Man? What are you saying? What's up, Martin? Yo, shout out to everyone here. Yeah, this one's a sleeper, man. There's a video on the channel where I open these tins. But I used to get these tins for like £27. It was a no-brainer. Team up, 2 team up packs, Evolutions pack in there, and another pack for 26 quid. Plus you got an alt art. It was just a no-brainer tin, man. I used to love those. Sure, I got some of my sealed still, but here we go. I think this was a CGC 9. Stayed a 9, so yo. There we go, there we go. So, it looks clean though. So, I guess in Surface again, right? A lot of my crossover ones, or a lot of stuff I create is always Surface. It's Surface, guys, look at it. So obviously you can pay report and see exactly why, but I just hope it might be like dust or something. Obviously if the Surface gets a 9 and you get 10 on the other grades, you're still average is 10, you know, so that's what you try. But obviously when it hits 8 or lower, you're screwed. But alright, let's go. Glaceon, this would have been, I think, PSA. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Glaceon Gem Mint 10. And yo, the new shiny Ace labels are sick, man. So as you can see, kind of matches into the theme there. So you're really nice. But yo, we're into the next half, guys. So let's move this across. And hopefully encourages you. Maybe you got a 9 or something you think could be a 10. Maybe centering, let's say it down a bit. Might be just worth sending it to Ace, guys. So obviously use code VIV down below. But even then, obviously if you watch my PSA returns, I do the opposite as well. Some Ace 9s, I'll cross it over to PSA. And we've done I think the last video where we had the Umbreon in the thumbnail. The Moonbreon in the thumbnail, PSA one. We crossed over a bunch. I think nearly like, I want to say 50 cards, 50 Ace to PSA. So obviously we do it with both. And I think we've got a nice equal like 50-50 split, 10s and 9s. So yeah, guys, definitely check it out, guys. Let's see what we can get here. And boom. Oh, this is a Meiji Chocolate promo. This is pretty sick. This looked clean. Not expensive or anything, but I like Dialga, so I stayed a 9, unfortunately. I bought it off Leo, so I think I'd prefer this in an Ace 9 just because look at the label, kind of elevates it. Whereas a PSA 9, you kind of guide. It's just a 9, right? Whereas that, it looks like art. It extends the art. It's still a 9 at least. It didn't go down. So far, only one's gone lower than what we originally had. So not too shabby today. I'm hoping a 10 on this. This one stayed a 9 though. The vintage has not been nice to us. But at least a 9 vintage is still sick with Ace. Because I feel like, obviously, again, Surface, they're tough on. So if you get a 9 vintage, you're doing good with Ace, you know. So we'll take that. Entei, I think I got another one in a future Ace submission. This was a regrade from PSA 9. But I got another raw one, which I bought in Japan, possibly. I think I bought in my Japan trip recently. But yeah, Entei 9 edges. Okay, yo, appreciate Connor, man. Thank you. But this one, yo, this was a gift from, I remember, Christmas. Stayed a 9. So my cousin bought me one pack of Unbroken Bonds, I think 2019 or 2020, and I packed this. Not a Mark fan, but I was an old art, so I stayed in the collection. I think I graded this like 3 times. Still stayed a 10, so I mean, still stayed a 9 3 times in a row. So there we go. That stays in, staying there as a 9. All right, this one I really need a 10. This is Stonky, right? Oh, let's go. Let's go. You selling any of these? These are all so far PC cards, bro. So that's why I haven't sold them. Because sometimes I'll just sell the 9s that could be worth regrading. Just to turn it around quicker. But these are just stuff I'll just throw in the PC and yeah, forget, bro. But maybe in the future I might downsize. Because obviously, as you can see, a lot of duplicates, a lot of multiple stuff I have multiple of. But currently, these are not for sale. But yo, let's go. Boom. This one I really wanted in a 10. Glad to finally get that 10, chat. Glaceon doubles can sell those? No? Nah. I don't know how. I can't find my picture because my picture's all the way at the bottom. Let me see if I have a picture of all my Umbreons and Glaceon. I took this one. So I think I have one. I don't know if I sold the Korean 9. But I have, well, that's 2 9s and I sent 3. So I must have sent 3. So I might have like 5 Glaceons. So, yeah, holding. I did sell my Sylveon though from my last PSA return. Are we winning, bro? Big wins right now, Smartimus, man. I'll show you some recaps in a bit. I think some new labels as well. But yeah, I did sell my Sylveon PSA 10 the other day. Because I bought that at Card Show to grade. Whereas these cards, like the Glaceon, I spent more money than it's worth to pull it. And that's why I kind of got the attachment to keep it. And a lot of these cards pulled, that's bought, pulled, bought. But I bought it when it's cheap. Pulled pretty much 90% plus, apart from vintage, of course. I've kind of pulled them. So, especially the Zards there, etc. So that's why I kind of have the attachments to keep them, because I spend more money than it's worth, you know. And what's the point of spending all that money to pull them and then you sell it for less than what you're in for, you know. So that's why I like to hold it, just because that's the fun. That's the fun. But this one right here, I believe was a 8 possibly, but it looked like a clean 8. I think centering. So if we can get this up to a 9, this would be a dub. Oh, oh, let's go. Let's go. Rayquaza from an 8 to a 10. From 8 to the 10. This is why you buy the card, not the grade, guys. Yo, let's go. As you can see, the corners and everything was so good. I would have said it was just centering. Just centering. I've seen some 8s go to 10s before, because I feel like PSA sometimes knock it by 2 maybe. So when I say this, it's just like, I'm just speaking from my experiences and stuff like that. But I've had a lot of cards get 8s, but they're dumb clean. So to get that 10, alright, let's go. Let's go, chat. Alright, that's a dub right there. That's a dub. Best to keep what you pulled. 100%. This is why, bro. This is why. I could have been sad about the 8 and sold it. I had a Umbreon V that got a PSA 8. I cracked it. And I got a 10 as well. I think I took it for sale, but no one wanted it. And it was too clean. So I thought, let me send it again. So yeah, again, grading's also like subjective conditions. So you never know. I could send it to PSA again and it might have gone up to 9, 10 as well. So a lot of these cards I could have sent PSA again. And it could have gone up. And I've done that in the past, obviously with ponchos and stuff, as you've seen in our previous returns. So always watch our return videos, guys. Hopefully it helps you. Have you revealed mine yet? Yo, Joe, yours has already been shipped. I'll post it on my Instagram on Friday or Saturday. But yours was shipped yesterday, bro. So it's not in today's return. That came yesterday. So obviously I didn't want to hold it. I want to send it out to you straight away. But Joe pulled SAR on our stream. We graded with Ace for free. So Joe, keep an eye out on that. But this Espeon, let's see. Clean cut, just top heavy. A 9. This might have been a 9 or 8 before, so I think it was probably a 9. So this one probably stayed the same. So we'll take that. We'll take that. That top is very heavy though. But yeah, hopefully enjoying the returns, man. Centering 9. So yeah, if you get centering 9 and 10 on the rest, guys, it's an automatic 9. The centering, you can't have a 10 with a 9 centering. Watching this in a gym, see the 10s. Let's go, Gabriel. Yo, I might have to go gym today. Oh, another one. Wait. This might have been the 8. I forgot I sent 2. Okay, let's see what it's got. Oh, this... Okay. I gassed up the other one, guys. This would have been the 9. That's definitely the 9. This is definitely the 8. This is definitely the 8, guys. So as you can see, this is super off to give it 8. Yo, what are we saying? Centering? Our surface on this one knocked it. Okay, so 9 and 8. There we go. I knew I sent 2. I couldn't find my picture. Otherwise, I'd be able to tell you. But yeah, okay. So this is the 8. That went from a 9 to a 10. And this is in the 8 pile there. Okay, false alarm. I thought I went from an 8 to a 10. But I've seen 8s go to 10s before. PSA and Ace. So you never know. You never know. But Sylveon, this would have been a 9, chat. Let's go. So every evolution VMAX today from a 9 to a 10. So that might be a play. If you ever watch my return live streams, I'll put you onto plays. Last time I told you guys to buy a box, and that box sold out everywhere online. So don't sleep. That was the PSA return video. So check out what box that was in that return. So yeah, 10 on this bad boy. Oh my god, we are actually cooking today. So look, from the upgrades, how much value we kind of added here. And I sent these on a high tier crossover. So like Moonbrion alone kind of pays for all the grading costs. But obviously, again, these are all personal pulls, not for sale right now. But obviously you have that value there, you know. But okay, Glaceon V, this would have been a PSA 9. Super clean cut. Oh, a little sea of dust there. But what are we saying on surface on this Connor? 9. There's just a little something on there. If I cracked it again, I sent these on a crossover. So obviously if I cracked it, I could have removed it off. But for let's send it. But let's go. Glaceon V10. Very, very nice. We're almost finished, guys. I don't want to finish. I don't want this to end. But let's put the gold stars in a separate pile if you saw those. But yo, let's go, chat. Let's go. All right. Oh, let me zoom in again. Let's drop that down a bit. All right. Let's see. We got a lot of these, man. A lot of these. The V's I struggle to get 10s on. Yo, same. I only collected or kept the ORs I like. I know sometimes I pull them, but if it's a valuable one I don't like, say for example the Greninja SAR, it's a valuable card, but I was just never a fan, so I sold that one. But with the Sword and Shield area, just everything's a banger, man. Sun and Moon as well. Everything's just so nice. So I just keep, if I pull it, I like it, I'll just keep it regardless. Unless it's cooked, the condition's cooked. But this one stayed a 9, chat, unfortunately. always say, I'm going to say surface on this one for sure, right? But yeah, guys, if you do like ace grading, make sure to use the code down below. And if you like today's experiment, this is what I call a dub. I've seen someone do it this before, PSA to ace, but they got cooked. But again, you don't look at the grade. You don't pick out every single 9 you got and cross them over. You got to analyze the card in the slab and say, oh, that's a strong 9, that's a weak 9. Like, can that go up or not, you know? I'd rather have modern ace 9s for personal than PSA 9s. 100%, bro. I was saying this, like, with these sort of stuff, bro. PSA 9, I was a bit sad, but that looks sick in a 9. Even this one, it's a cheap card, but you just rather have that over like a regular label card. You know what I mean? Like, especially this. PSA 9 just looks worthless, whereas this is sick. But don't get me wrong, I love both. I grade with both still. So big up Trust, big up Ace. But yeah, let's go. I've got a code Viv. Yo, let's go, Rick. Let's go. But this one is a CGC 9.5, I believe. So let's see what it got. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So again, a clean cut in the 9.5. I don't know if it'll have much value, so I'll try to upgrade that to a 10. So we had 195 go to a 9. So this 9.5 gone to a 10. So we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's go. A lot of ace love as well right now. So I appreciate everyone. Again, use the code, please, because obviously using that code allows me to do this. Because as you can imagine, using the highest tier, sending about 44 cards crossover is expensive. So, yo, appreciate everyone that uses the code. Really do appreciate it. This one also hit a CGC 9.5, and we got a 10. So, obviously, these cards used to be 3, 4, 5 quid cards. And I never really graded them or kept them because they were so cheap. I always kept a couple because nostalgic characters. This was always one of my favorites. And yeah, glad we got those. So, yo, boom. 10s on those, so glad to upgrade them. Ace have much value on PSA on that ace set. Got a match, yeah. Some cards you'd be surprised, bro. It all depends the card, the market, the volume of them on the market, etc. Sometimes a lot of the vintage stuff I sell, I can get near to PSA comps. I've seen stuff sell for PSA comps on auction as well. It all just depends the card, really, at the end of the day. But you can find some cards obviously matching the PSA comp. But the demand is there, man. I see it grow and grow every day. So yeah, they've been cooking, man. I've seen Dave's sales, man. They've been going high. But, hey, let's go. This one was a PSA 9, but it just looked dumb clean, chat. And as you can see, centering's perfect. Corners are perfect. I don't know why. I think this might have been CGC. So they might have been picky on something. But either CGC or PSA 9. But we got a 10 on that. Really nice Ultra Prism Dialga. Alright, guys. Let's go. Let's go. This one was a... Okay, let me see. So we got 2 here. One was a CGC 10, one was a CGC 9.5. I have the Pikachu, got PSA 9, then I sold that and then bought a PSA 10. So I don't have that to cross over, but I thought, let me cross over these. These are not expensive, or I don't think they are. Okay, they'll be for sale now. Okay, so I lost the grade. I think one was a 9.5 and 9, so I lost half a grade, and then one stayed the same. But these are really cool. I think just the reverse is... You can see the print line. You can see that print line? Don't know if you can see it, but there's a print line there. So that would have held it down there, unfortunately. So, yeah, those stay the same. I really do want to keep... I guess I'll keep these because of the 9s with the ace label. Just looks so much better. So let's go, let's go. Edges. Oh, the edges got cooked on these. Oh, yeah, there's a big speck on both of them. Can you see? All right, so that's a very fair 9 then. Very fair 9, averaging out to a 9. Okay, I'm happy with that. I didn't even look at those, to be honest. Where are those from? So this is from the Kanazawa Pikachu box. So obviously you have the holo version, then you have the reverse holo Pikachu that came in the box in the Kanazawa opening, similar to the boxes that we saw released recently on the Pokemon Center. So yeah, these are the Kanazawa ones, and you get these 2 as well, which are very low-key sleepers, man. Unfortunately, 9s, man. I wanted 10s. So yeah, I might have to go out for them and try and buy those. Hopefully not too expensive cards. I presume they wouldn't be. But I'll just kind of send them just to try and get 10s. But this one was 100% white label CGC 10. So let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's go. So I crossed over to PSA. Yeah, Ace 10. I crossed over to Ace 10 chat. Yo, shout out to the 51 people here. Make sure to like, subscribe if you are new here. But yo, let's go. So that's a very nice one, obviously. White label comps are very hard to comp. You don't know if it's like between 9 and 10, whereas Ace 10, you're getting pretty much 10 comps or near PSA 10 comps for sure. So we'll take that. So boom. Oh, this one again. I was telling you guys, where is the other one? Boom, boom. And there we go. I was telling you guys, I had 2 of these 10 now. I have 1 PSA, 1 ace. This one I didn't have. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Oh my, I think there's a big one coming, guys. I think there's going to be a big one coming. But Gem Mint 10 there. We'll take it. We'll take it. And then I think this is the big boy. Similar centering. Again, if you see these centering, don't be scared to buy them. Maybe try and get a good offer on it so it's worth the risk if it hits 9. But we're going to see right here. Again, similar centering. Woo. Let's go. Let's go. If you know, you know. This is a stonky one. Japanese old art. So yeah, don't be scared of the centering. Again, 60-40 for ace, so a little bit more lenient versus other grading companies. So it's worth it, of course, to send it and take the risk. Obviously, I've sent stuff, and some of the centering might have got a 9. I think the Espeon was 9, right? Something like that. So sometimes that centering could knock you down, but it's worth the risk. As you saw, we've upgraded this many cards because of the fear of centering. We just sent it to ace, you know. So it's a dub. It's a dub, chat. So yo, let's go. Boom. All right, we've got a Mew. This one again looks super. Oh wait, that top heavy, top super heavy, strong 9 there. It might have been 8 before. I don't know which one quite this was. But yo, thank you for subscribing, Sobo. So that one stayed a 9. So we're pretty much similar to our ace to PSA crossover. It was like similar to this, maybe just under or over 50%. We got 3 more cards left on the crossover, and wow, we got a Rayquaza. Yo. This is, let's go. I love Sword and Shield, man. So this might be a play for some of you guys. Find those clean 10s to cross over. Don't get me wrong. I've got loads of 9s that I even attempt to send. I could have took the risk. I could have took the risk, but I was like, I can't be asked. I should have done it for video purposes. But yeah, this is all direct crossover, bro. Because obviously you can imagine from the value. I know my cracking skills is like I have like a 50-50 chance it's gonna survive or not. So I just send it crossover, and as you can see, a lot of the upgrades, because they crack it first and then they input it, so the grader doesn't know the previous grades, you know. So it's like being submitted as normal, I presume, anyways. But yo, Ray 10, do you want me to do another crossover one, guys? I got some that are like borderline, some PSA 9s that are like 9-8, like weak 9s. Do you want me to cross over them? Not like strong as these ones that I picked out. Do you want me to try those? Do you want me to do more of these crossover ones? Let me know down below. A good stream. I'm gonna head out. Yo, no worries, Kaijo. Yo, I appreciate you, man. But yo, I saw you're gonna use my code. Yo, make sure to use that code, Kaijo. I appreciate you. Show before and after. Let me see if I can find Umbreon. I posted it on my... Let me see if it's on my WhatsApp, guys. I sent a picture. We got 2 more, and then I'm going to find a picture of the rough grades. There's so much spam on our WhatsApp chat with the boys. But, yeah, this is a long day. I'm not finding any of these. Oh, wait, I found it. All right. So these are the grades. So you can kind of have a look. Hold on. So, boom. So obviously some of the CGC ones are covered because they're the wrong way, but those are the grades. So majority are 9s. So yeah, everything's pretty much 9.5 on some CGC, as you can see the 5 there. So, and then one of the Rays was an 8. That was the only 8 I kind of crossed over. But yeah, hopefully enjoyed it. Obviously the transparency and let you guys know. But oh, this one's nice. I don't have this in a 10, I don't think. This isn't too bad, just a little speck on the corner. 9, so strong 9 on that one. This was like the weakest one, but I thought I'd try it if I can get a 10, 9, 10, 10 or something like that to average it out to a 10. But 9's still a great grade on that card. And then we're down to the last one, guys. Yo, I got loads of these, but again, those are the ones I kind of left behind because they are pretty weak to grade. They're very hard to grade, but this one looks like a really clean example. Not the best example, but a clean example nonetheless. 9, so strong 9 on that one. So yo, I'll take that. As you saw, guys, Reshizard's 9, so 2 9s will bring it to a 9, of course. But yeah, hopefully like this return, guys. We started off with some gold stars, oh my god, and then obviously we've had some big boys. Like, look at that, guys. This has honestly been an insane return. Hopefully it kind of inspires you to take that risk, just cross it over, because obviously instead of selling that 9, just do one more chance. One more chance, could it get that 10? because obviously you can make that money back there, etc, etc. But yeah, these are all my PC cards. These are some of the big ones. I'm going to recap the bigger ones. Oh my god, look at this stack, chat. Got the Mewtwo and then the Umbreon. But yeah, look, these are cards that would have been 9s, and then even from PSA 9 to Ace 10, I think you're probably looking at a near 2x on a lot of the values. So look at all of these. So hopefully you enjoyed today's return, guys. You know, we've got to end it off with some packs. We've got to end it off with some packs, guys. So, well, when I say packs, I mean, we'll do one pack today. We'll do a prismatic. We'll do a prismatic because I still haven't got the Umbreon from this set. As you saw, I've got so many evolutions from Evolving Skies. This set, I've only got the Glaceon PSA 10 in my collection. That's it. So, let's see if we can get here, guys. A little pack opening. An evolution, though, in that slot. Unfortunately, not the one I want. We're going to leave it there because you guys made me go open too much last time. But, yo, a little midday stream, some insane results. And again, hopefully inspires you to cross over your cards or send your cards to Ace that even if you might have Raw in your binder. Like, I've sent cards, I pulled out cards from my binders that I think, it was a 9 before, but might be a 10 these days. And that'll be on future returns. So subscribe for that, guys. And also use that code, use that code VIV, guys, on Ace Grading for obviously 5% off. And obviously, if you do want to grade with PSA, obviously check out my guy Trust Grading. But if you want to grade with Ace, use my code VIV, 5% off. And yo, thank you so much, Connor. Bav said one more pack. All right. Someone said it. One more. All right, let's go. I don't get 10 if one of the subgrades are 9. Yes, only if one of the subgrades is 9 apart from centering. If you get a 9, it can't be higher than that. So let's go. Pokeball. Okay, I made £3 back. Well, negative 17 on those, chat. But yo, Paldean Fates, I'm sold out, bro. I'm sold out, as you can see. This row used to be Paldean Fates. There's nothing there. But yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned, use my code on Ace Grading, and yo, I appreciate everyone coming through on my grading return streams. Hopefully it inspires you, and hopefully obviously enjoy them because I love doing them. So guys, like, subscribe, catch you next time. Peace.